Favorite moment. I mean, probably for me, I would say two moments stand out in my mind. One is the goal against Liverpool that kept us up from relegation in the first season I was there, especially after making the move there. And it was a difficult transition trying to break into the team and, finally being able to make an impact and what a huge impact that was. The next one would be the goal against Juventus in the Europa League, the game-winning goal, especially coming back from an injury in a World Cup year when there were talks kind of in the media that the injury was worse than what it was. I was out for 8 weeks, recovering from like a grade 1 or 2 like PCL injury, to come back and announce that I was back there on such a kind of big scale and giving me that confidence going into the World Cup in the summer. Those are the two probably biggest moments that stand out to me. All right. I'll go the goals first. I would say my first goal for the Revolution stands out to me. It was against the Metro Stars at their place. I was being marked by a former teammate, Ricardo Clark, from Furman University. And it was just kind of let me know that I could make it at that level. My first goal for the national team against England in Soldier Field. It was being able to score against a country that is known for good talent and players who are playing in the Premier League, and being able to score against them. Maybe there was a chance of me getting the possibility of testing myself in the Premier League one day. The first goal in the World Cup, 2006 versus Ghana. It's what I dreamed about as a kid, to one day be able to play for my country in a World Cup and score for my country in a World Cup. And that was it. I mean, it was a goal that gave us hope. We were 1-1. We were able to, correct me if I'm wrong, to get a draw or win that game. We go through, and we ended up conceding a penalty that I didn't think was a penalty. When I went to Fulham, I would say what I talked about earlier, the goal against Liverpool that kept us up. I would say the goal against Juventus, just because I was coming back from an injury in a World Cup year, that meant a lot to me. Trying to think. I would say the last goal I scored in the World Cup. Well, not the last goal, but the goal against Ghana. When I was captain for the U.S. team, having the pressure of being captain, but also honor, being the first American to score in 3 consecutive World Cups, and to do it in the way that I did so quickly. That's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. So those are the ones that stand out the most. Yeah, I mean, it feels great to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, and especially it being in Texas and in Dallas. Dallas, where I played my club ball, where my skills were honed. But at the same time, I mean, like you said, I did play in Nacogdoches. I would play Hispanic League, and I played high school soccer as well. And a lot of those guys were from El Salvador, were from Mexico, were from Costa Rica, were from Honduras. And I would say playing in Hispanic League, playing men's league shaped me, because you get elbowed, you get pushed down. I mean, you got to be tough. I come from a working class family. What you have to work for what you get. So that also, like, when you see Latin play, you think keeping possession and trying to take people on, and that's kind of what influenced my game. Okay, that's what's up. Well, if I'm being honest with you, going to make that move from the Revolution, I mean, to Europe, it was between Everton and Fulham, and Fulham was the deal that was agreed by the league, which I was excited to go to the Premier League and test myself. And then when I was at Fulham, I had a lot of great years there, and then it's kind of like you want to try to get to a place where you can play Champions League and see if you can test yourself at that level. So there was a chance of almost going to Liverpool, but ended up making the move to Tottenham. And it was an opportunity to be on a team that was pressing for that spot. And unfortunately, we came up short. But on deadline day, Arsenal was able to beat us out for getting that Champions League spot. And that's what happened there. And then in terms of moving back to the States, it was between going to the Galaxy, going to Toronto, or going to Seattle. And I wasn't going to come back to the States and not live in the States. And then I wanted to go to Seattle over LA because I wanted to go somewhere and try to build a legacy. Whereas like LA, it was kind of already established there. So that was kind of um, my thinking in terms of wanting to play for that club. Yeah, wait to see what the full group is going to be, to talk about their ability to be able to get out, no matter who they get. I'm going to be rooting for them and think that if they are able to play that their best, so that's something they can do. And then if you look at history, even though England is a very strong team and a team probably picked to go really far in the World Cup, we've always kind of fared well against them in that competition. So hopefully history will be on our side again. So look forward to seeing who the final draw is going to be in terms of was it Ukraine, Scotland, and Wales, and then yeah, hopefully the boys can get it done and hopefully they can stay healthy.